Hi guys, it's Opheana Sikaal here. Today we want to share with you 3 keys to stay deeply connected with Gaia, to have that very strong grounding, etc.
We're sharing these videos with you guys. We're spiritual life coaches here. We want to help awaken and ignite starseeds and lightworkers on their missions. And this one today is about connecting more deeply with Gaia.
So, key number 1. This is a real favorite of mine because when I first started doing this practice many years ago, the feeling I would get, the feeling of coming home and connecting deeply with the mother here, really sending that heart energy, the pillar down into her heart. And so, we teach a lot about the pillar, so really connecting from your heart space, expanding it out in every direction so it creates a sphere of 6 feet, sending it down to the center of Mother Earth. And one of the ways that I have found very helpful in the past especially is to wrap my heart energy around her heart 3 times, or to connect it like a magnet and then soak it in. And so you soak that energy into Mother Earth and then you breathe that energy up to source and bring that source energy down through all of your energy bodies, through that heart space and back down into Mother Earth's heart again. And so breathing up and down 3 times, really anchoring that pillar deeply into her heart.
With that, the intention as well to not do it just with your mind, not just, okay, I'm going to take it down to Earth and up to source, take it down to Earth. But take it down to Earth. Really allow that energy to come through you. Really saturate Gaia, saturate your pillar. Really merge with her heart. That's the connection you're looking for. So take your time for that. It's something that you learn over time as well. In the beginning, it may not feel very natural. But when you really let that saturate in, or the wraparound or the saturate, those are 2 very good keys. If you find sometimes it's hard to really know that you are deeply connected, and the saturation is almost like you could see fluid going through dry sand. It really saturated, or a sponge. That's how you really want to feel that connection with her, and then she can connect with you powerfully as well. So that's key number 1.
Yes, and just to add to that little key, it's easier to ground your pillar in a peaceful setting, in a peaceful lifestyle, in a peaceful home. So really look at those areas too. Okay, city life, suburbia. Do I have enough space to feel like my pillar is anchoring? And maybe I need to make some changes around that as a possibility.
As an option.
As an option.
The second key that we want to share is it's really hard to ground more deeply, be more connected with Gaia if you have a lot of emotionality in the way, and that includes also beliefs and thought processes. 2 very common ones. One is, I don't feel safe here, I don't feel supported here. And the other is, I love out there so much, I want to go home. Those 2, starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, have that a lot. I don't feel safe here. I'm not supported. I have issues with money, with a relationship, with jobs. I don't want to do it. My mission isn't grounding. It's all hard. That's one of the reasons. And the others, I just want to be home because that's where my real soul family is. That's where they love me. That's where life is easier. So working through the emotions there, really being honest with yourself, working through the belief systems there, the programs that you have, getting rid of them with, for instance, one of our favorites, EFT tapping. We have a video on EFT tapping as well to work through the emotions, and you can use things like meditations to get rid of negative programming, or through kinesiology you can break open neural pathways.
Just own who you are. You're a sensitive empath. Create your life to fit around who you are. Create your life to fit you, not trying to fit into a 3D life. Make Earth comfortable for you.
Exactly. And by ignoring that that's going on for you, when you're less deeply connected to her, it's harder to ground yourself here, and everything comes with that, because the stronger your foundation, the more you will be able to attain happiness and joy and health and ground your mission and everything good. So grounding is a very core key principle within that. So, you know, really working on looking at what are my emotions here, what are my beliefs, and finding whatever way suits you to deal with them, and really deal with them. Not just, oh yeah, I know I have that, but actually get into it in a way that suits you.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And key number 3, really acknowledging that Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, it's interesting that name, she is a being, she's an actual being here that you are journeying with. You are with her, and the journey is easier if you really get into the synchronicity, in sync with her, the flow that she has. But first, it's really acknowledging, well, okay, so she's a being. What kind of being is she? Let me go deeper. Let me drop deeper into this feeling of who she is and what she wants, and her experience of ascension, because she's ascending as well. She's just a whole lot bigger than you. She's just bigger. Her body is bigger. That's all it is. She's just bigger. She is going from 3D into 4D, 5D, you know.
Fourth density.
Fourth density, fifth dimension. She's doing the same process that we are all doing here, you know.
And she's supporting us doing it. So instead of really, because maybe many of you are hearing this and they're like, oh yeah, Mother Gaia, yeah, I understand that and that's cool. That's the first level of it, is the acknowledgement of it. The thing we're talking about is really be connected with her like a friend or like your soul family, and understand, oh, she's on a journey too, and she's here supporting my journey. Really go to that next level of feeling that in your energy bodies, not just the concept of, oh, Mother Gaia, I love the concept of Mother Gaia and it's beautiful, and Gaia, that's really important, but it is about the next level of really contemplating, oh wow, she is going on her own journey as well. She has a lot of her journey left as well, in the purging of her energies, in the growth. And so being with her as you traverse this journey together, as the energies are big, you're here to do your mission, she's here on her mission, and not just to see her as a concept or just the ground you stand on, separate to you, but become more one with her, like a real friend, like a soul family. That is very, very beneficial for all that you want to bring to Earth, for all you want to ground here, because then you're doing it together in perfect sync. So that's key number 3, really see her as the being that she is. Yes,
and with all of the extraordinary ascension energies coming in, by doing this, it's going to assist you with your harmony in your life, with your synchronicity, with your joy, with your connection to yourself, because she's just really a reflection of you. She is, it's kind of like, you know, we're smaller cells of the bigger, larger body, you know. So really, we're all connected. We're all having the same journey. We're all expanding. We're all ascending, and to by staying connected deeply with her, the process will be easier. This entire process will be easier. And to remember that some of you that do feel like the family out there is more loving, is more capable of supporting you, remember that that family is also here in all of us, in you, and that there is much of what it is that you're calling for and yearning for out there. It's here on Earth, and the more that you ground you here, the more all of us get to experience more of what that yearning energy out there, more of it here on Mother Earth.
And then the soul family that can support us can come in more strongly, instead of wanting to leave, anchor it here. Very important.
Well, just being annoyed, you know, like, where is the flow that I'm after? But if you get into the flow, and then the support is already there.
So those 3 keys is deeper pillar work, wrap around and saturate very powerful extra energies. The second is deal with your emotions and your beliefs. Not just know about them, sort it out, move them out, move to that higher timeline by getting rid of it, you know, changing it within yourself. And the third is knowing, feeling, embodying that Gaia is a light worker, a light being, a love being like you are, and then journeying together. She is here to support you, but you are also here to support her. All right, great. Thank you so much, you guys. Many, many blessings. I will see you next time again.
Thank you.
Thank you.